Over 60 dangerous nuts you should never touch, the nuts you must eat every day. Senior health, for far too long, we've been led to believe a deceptively simple narrative. All seeds are inherently healthy, a natural bounty of fiber and beneficial nutrients, universally good for the heart. However, as we uncover more about nutritional science and the unique physiological changes that occur with aging, this simplistic view proves to be far from the complete truth. For individuals navigating their 60s, 70s, and beyond, this distinction becomes profoundly important. It turns out that some of the most ubiquitous seeds, those seemingly innocuous items frequently found in kitchen pantries and often added to everyday meals, have been scientifically linked to triggering silent, insidious inflammation. This isn't the dramatic, acute inflammation you might associate with an injury. Instead, it's a quiet but persistent process that gradually accumulates within the body. Over time, this chronic low-grade inflammation can manifest in a myriad of debilitating symptoms, including persistent joint pain, uncomfortable swelling, profound fatigue that no amount of rest seems to alleviate, and even subtle yet significant alterations in the delicate lining of your blood vessels, impacting cardiovascular health. What's truly alarming is the widespread lack of awareness surrounding this issue. A staggering 99% of seniors in America remain entirely oblivious to these potential risks. This isn't their fault. Typically, their doctors haven't raised the alarm, and product labels certainly offer no warnings. Yet, amidst these concerning revelations, there is also tremendous hope. There are 4 other types of seeds: gentle, remarkably nutrient-rich, and surprisingly potent, that possess the capacity to actively help reverse many age-related declines. These specific seeds can profoundly help restore flagging energy levels, significantly enhance mobility and joint support, and bolster heart health in ways that many older adults might not even imagine possible. If you've been experiencing a creeping sensation that your body is aging at an accelerated pace, or if you find that it simply isn't responding with the vitality and resilience it once did, rest assured, you are absolutely not alone. This sentiment echoes through the daily conversations we have with countless seniors who feel exactly the same way. Therefore, dedicating your time to understanding the crucial distinctions laid out in this information can genuinely transform your health. Knowing precisely which 4 seeds to conscientiously avoid and, conversely, which 4 to deliberately incorporate into your daily regimen holds the potential to make a tangible and profound difference in your quality of life. We encourage you to reflect on your own experiences. If any of what is shared resonates deeply with you, please feel free to share your thoughts. We are committed to reading every message and are ready to offer personalized guidance tailored specifically to your needs. Let us now shift our focus to the initial category, the seeds you absolutely must eliminate from your diet, as they possess the silent capacity to systematically undermine and even destroy your health over time. Firstly, consider sunflower seeds. The vast majority of people, regardless of age, instinctively assume that sunflower seeds are entirely harmless, if not outright beneficial. They are, after all, a staple in nearly every grocery store, casually sprinkled on fresh salads, baked into ostensibly healthy snack bars, and widely lauded as an excellent natural source of vitamin E. However, for a significant number of seniors, what appears to be a benign snack can subtly transform into a serious metabolic issue. These seemingly innocent tiny kernels are alarmingly high in omega-6 fatty acids. While omega-6 fats do play a role in basic cellular function, they are fundamentally the pro-inflammatory counterparts to the highly beneficial omega-3s. The critical concern is not the presence of omega-6s in moderation, but rather the profound imbalance they create in the modern diet, especially when consumed regularly. A compelling 2022 study, rigorously published in the journal Nutrition and Aging, underscored this precarious balance, noting that an ideal omega-6 to omega-3 ratio for optimal health is approximately 4:1. Alarmingly, for seniors who habitually snack on sunflower seeds daily, this delicate ratio can be aggressively skewed to an astonishing 18:1 or even higher. Such a drastic imbalance creates the perfect biological condition conditions for the insidious development and perpetuation of chronic inflammation throughout the body. Over extended periods, this unmanaged inflammation can trigger severely painful joint flare-ups, lead to persistent knee stiffness, and potentially contribute significantly to the progression of heart disease by promoting an unhealthy hardening and stiffness within the crucial arterial lining. We recall the case of Margaret, a vibrant 72-year-old retired librarian who presented with persistent complaints of swollen ankles and an overwhelming constant fatigue. On the surface, Margaret appeared otherwise healthy. She maintained a daily walking routine and meticulously cooked all her meals at home. Yet, upon a detailed examination of her dietary habits, we uncovered that she was liberally adding sunflower seeds to her salads, granola, and various snacks every single day. Her C-reactive protein, CRP levels, a widely recognized blood marker for systemic inflammation, were found to be 3 times higher than the clinically recommended healthy range. Once we systematically removed the sunflower seeds from her diet and introduced a carefully balanced mix of chia and flax seeds as a replacement, her ankle swelling showed a noticeable and welcome improvement in a mere 10 days. Within just 3 weeks, Margaret's energy levels were dramatically restored, and her daily walking time impressively increased from a mere 10 minutes to nearly 40 minutes, all without experiencing the debilitating fatigue she previously suffered. Her subsequent follow-up blood work confirmed a remarkable 42% drop in her inflammatory markers, a clear testament to the power of targeted dietary intervention. If you are over the age of 60, and particularly if you are contending with conditions like arthritis, chronic fatigue, or elevated cholesterol levels, it is imperative that you critically reevaluate your consumption of sunflower seeds. A much safer and nutritionally superior swap would be pumpkin seeds, which we will explore in greater detail later. Pumpkin seeds offer a rich supply of essential zinc and magnesium without the detrimental omega-6 overload that characterizes sunflower seeds. Secondly, a silent offender that most people don't even realize they're consuming is cottonseed oil. Unlike sunflower or chia seeds, which might be visibly sprinkled on food, cottonseed oil lurks deep within the processed food landscape. It's an often hidden ingredient in countless processed snacks, a common component of many commercially baked goods, and even found surprisingly in many healthy salad dressings. This pervasive presence is primarily due to the fact that cottonseed oil, extracted from the cotton plant, is one of the most economically cheap oils available and is thus extensively utilized throughout the industrial food system. But here lies the truly alarming aspect. Cotton seeds naturally contain gossypol, a potent natural toxin produced by the cotton plant itself as a defense mechanism against insects. While this may be an effective strategy for deterring pests, it can pose significant harm to human health, a risk that is particularly magnified for seniors. Research has definitively shown that gossypol can interfere with the heart's vital electrical signaling pathways, impede the crucial uptake of calcium in muscle cells, which is essential for proper muscle function, and critically impair mitochondrial function, the fundamental cellular process responsible for producing energy within virtually every cell in your body. A comprehensive 2016 review published in Toxicology Reports meticulously detailed how gossypol exposure induces oxidative stress within delicate cardiac tissue and disrupts critical potassium regulation, both of which can significantly elevate the risk of dangerous arrhythmias, irregular heartbeats, and sudden, debilitating fatigue. Seniors are especially vulnerable to these effects because the body's natural detoxification pathways gradually slow down with age, and the delicate balance of electrolytes crucial for heart and muscle function is already often more fragile. Consider Joan, a 70-year-old patient who, following her doctor's warnings about high cholesterol, conscientiously switched to a low-fat diet. She began consuming more whole grain crackers, various boxed granolas, and an array of low-calorie salad dressings. However, within a mere month, Joan developed persistent fatigue, disconcerting fluttering sensations in her chest, and debilitating muscle cramps that she vividly described as feeling like something crawling under her skin. Her initial ECG results were borderline, not abnormal enough to warrant immediate medication, but certainly not within a completely normal range either. Upon conducting a thorough nutrition audit, we made a startling discovery. Nearly every single packaged product she was consuming listed cottonseed oil among its top 3 ingredients. We immediately advised her to remove all products containing cottonseed oil from her diet, replacing her snacks with wholesome alternatives like roasted chickpeas, fresh avocado slices, and extra virgin olive oil for her dressings. Within an impressive 2 weeks, her troublesome muscle spasms completely ceased. By the 3rd week, her heart palpitations had vanished entirely, and she jubilantly reported feeling alive again for the first time in months. Cottonseed oil, despite being cheap, heavily processed, and rarely accompanied by any kind of warning label, has absolutely no rightful place in a senior's diet. If you are over 60, it is paramount that you meticulously read every single food label, particularly on baked snacks and salad dressings. You may unknowingly be consuming a substance that is quietly disrupting your heart muscles and sapping your energy without ever understanding the underlying cause. Thirdly, let's address sesame seeds. These seeds are seemingly ubiquitous, adorning hamburger buns, forming the creamy base of tahini, frequently drizzled over aromatic Asian stir-fries, and baked into an array of healthy crackers. However, what many individuals over 60 often fail to realize is that sesame seeds contain potent plant compounds that, for some, can trigger serious allergic reactions, lead to an overload of the immune system, and even contribute to significant mineral deficiencies. This inherent risk escalates as we age, largely because older digestive systems are frequently more sensitive, less efficient at processing and absorbing nutrients, and slower at clearing inflammatory triggers from the body. One major contributing factor to this concern is that sesame seeds are notably high in phytates, which are compounds known to bind to essential minerals such as calcium, magnesium, and zinc. In a younger, robust digestive system, this might not pose a significant problem. However, for seniors, whose bodies often already struggle with lower stomach acid and nutrient absorption, phytates can critically block the uptake of these vital minerals, which may already be running low. A pivotal 2020 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that diets high in phytates could reduce calcium absorption in older adults by as much as 27%, an alarming statistic given its direct correlation to an increased risk of osteoporosis and debilitating bone fractures. The greater concern, however, lies in the alarmingly rising rate of sesame allergies, particularly what is known as adult-onset allergies. Sesame was officially recognized as the 9th major allergen under U.S. law in 2023, a legislative change prompted by a significant surge in reported allergic reactions, many of which were documented in adults over the age of 50. Crucially, these reactions are not always immediately dramatic or obvious. In seniors, they often manifest as chronic sinus congestion, unexplained skin rashes, persistent sneezing spells, or a low-grade pervasive fatigue that is rarely, if ever, directly linked back to dietary intake. We observed this in the case of Linda, a 69-year-old retired nurse who presented with severe, unremitting joint pain, peculiar dry skin patches on her elbows, and constant, uncomfortable bloating. After meticulously eliminating dairy, gluten, and red meat from her diet with absolutely no improvement in her symptoms, we conducted comprehensive immune testing. This revealed a previously completely unnoticed sesame sensitivity. Linda had been diligently eating hummus every day, unaware that tahini, a primary ingredient in hummus, is made from ground sesame seeds. Upon removing all sesame-containing foods from her diet and replacing her healthy fats with a balanced mix of avocado and walnuts, the transformation was remarkable. Within just 2 weeks, her skin cleared dramatically, her her digestion settled down, and the severe joint pain she had battled for 6 agonizing years was almost entirely gone. She enthusiastically reported feeling 15 years younger. Therefore, if you are regularly consuming hummus, using sesame oil in your cooking, or indulging in those trendy superseed crackers, exercise caution. While variety in your diet is generally beneficial, seniors should be particularly mindful to avoid over-relying on seeds that can deplete essential minerals or trigger hidden immune reactions, especially when safer, equally nutritious alternatives are readily available, which we will reveal shortly, particularly for chia seeds. Now, prepare for what might be a considerable shock. The number 4 seed you should absolutely never touch after the age of 60, or at the very least never in its incorrect form, is chia. Yes, that's right, chia, the much-lauded superfood that is relentlessly praised by health influencers and even some well-meaning nutrition experts. However, what they often omit to tell you is a critical piece of information. Chia seeds can be genuinely dangerous, even life-threatening, when consumed dry or if they haven't been properly and sufficiently soaked. The reason for this serious concern lies in chia's astonishing ability to dramatically expand when it comes into contact with liquid. In fact, these tiny seeds possess the capacity to absorb up to 12 times their own weight in water. While this might be perfectly manageable within a healthy, robust digestive system, for seniors who frequently experience slower gut motility, or for anyone contending with conditions such as GERD, IBS, or any degree of esophageal narrowing, this rapid and significant expansion can lead to a severe and dangerous blockage. There are numerous documented case reports in reputable medical journals detailing instances where older adults experienced alarming symptoms such as choking, severe and agonizing constipation, and even complete esophageal impaction simply because they ingested dry chia seeds or mixed them with an insufficient amount of liquid. One particularly harrowing report published in Annals of Emergency Medicine described a 72-year-old man who developed a complete esophageal obstruction that necessitated the emergency endoscopic removal of a chia mask from his esophagus, occurring just 1 hour after he swallowed a tablespoon of dry chia seeds with water. He had believed it would clean out his gut. Instead, it very nearly cost him his life. We had a patient named Roberto, a 74-year-old former truck driver with a long-standing history of acid reflux. His thoughtful daughter, aiming to support his health, purchased a wellness pack containing various superfood powders, one of which was chia. Roberto began adding it to his cereal and smoothies, tragically unaware of the necessity of soaking it first. Within a mere week, he developed intense bloating, excruciatingly sharp stomach pain, and constipation so severe that he was unable to have a bowel movement for 5 agonizing days. By the time he sought our help, his abdomen was alarmingly distended, and he appeared pale, weak, and visibly drained. We immediately instructed him to cease all chia consumption, administered a gentle osmotic laxative, and switched him to properly soaked flax seeds overnight. By the 3rd day, Roberto's digestive system was fully back to normal, and he reported immense relief. We also meticulously educated him on the only safe way to consume chia. It absolutely must be soaked in water for a minimum of 30 minutes before ingestion. Chia seeds are not inherently evil. They do contain beneficial fiber, omega-3s, and antioxidants. However, they must be fully hydrated to be safe. Otherwise, they represent a silent yet significant risk, particularly for seniors who often contend with issues like dry throats, weaker peristalsis, the muscular contractions that move food through the digestive tract, and generally reduced gut hydration. If you are over 60, under no circumstances should you ever consume chia seeds dry or in their powdered form without thorough prior soaking. Always soak them completely and consider starting with a small amount, such as half a teaspoon. Even safer still, consider waiting for seed number 3 on our good list, which supports digestion even more effectively without any of these associated risks. Having illuminated the seeds that can quietly undermine your well-being, let's now pivot to a far more empowering discussion. The next 4 seeds we will explore possess the remarkable ability to actively help reverse existing damage, restore vitality, and profoundly enhance your health. First on our list of beneficial seeds are black sesame seeds. This inclusion might initially strike you as surprising, especially following our preceding discussion regarding the potential issues with sesame seeds. Yes, we are indeed talking about sesame seeds again, but with a crucial distinction. We are not referring to the heavily processed white sesame seeds, nor the ubiquitous tahini paste that typically resides in most refrigerators. Instead, our focus is squarely on black sesame seeds, specifically those that are unhulled and unrefined. This fundamental difference in processing and form makes them an entirely distinct food with vastly different nutritional properties and health impacts. Black sesame seeds are exceptionally rich in lignans, which are powerful antioxidants that play a significant role in reducing oxidative stress throughout the body, with a particular benefit observed in aging brain cells and within the delicate walls of blood vessels. Unlike regular white sesame, which is often stripped of its outer protective layer and frequently subjected to harsh roasting processes, sometimes even with added oils, black sesame seeds retain a far greater proportion of their natural mineral content and beneficial compounds. This is precisely why, in numerous Eastern wellness traditions, black sesame seeds are traditionally utilized in small, medicinal-style doses rather than being indiscriminately scattered over food by the handful. A compelling 2021 study meticulously published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry reported that the daily intake of black sesame seeds significantly improved cognitive performance and provided robust support for blood pressure control in a cohort of older adults. Participants in the study, ranging in age from 65 to 78, who consistently consumed just 2 teaspoons of black sesame seeds daily for a period of 60 days, experienced an impressive 13% drop in their systolic blood pressure and scored a remarkable 22% higher on memory recall tests compared to a control group. We witnessed a similar transformation in one of our patients, a 70-year-old retired math teacher who had been struggling for months with a persistent feeling of forgetfulness and noticeably low energy levels. Her blood pressure was consistently borderline high, and her neurologist had warned her that she was at an elevated risk for mild cognitive impairment. Rather than immediately resorting to medication, we introduced a simple daily ritual: 1 teaspoon of freshly ground black sesame seeds mixed with a small amount of honey and warm water every morning. Within a single month, her focus and mental clarity showed a noticeable improvement, and she excitedly reported being able to recall the names of students from decades past, a feat she hadn't been able to achieve in years. Her blood pressure also remarkably dropped from 142/88 to a healthy 128/80, all without the need for any pharmaceutical intervention. Here's the critical caveat: it absolutely must be black sesame, not the pale, toasted, white variety. Furthermore, it should ideally be ground or properly soaked rather than consumed dry and raw. And importantly, it needs to be integrated as part of a balanced and varied diet, not something you consume in excessive quantities. For seniors, these tiny, potent seeds can offer invaluable support for improved circulation, enhanced brain clarity, and powerful antioxidant protection, but only when they are meticulously sourced and prepared in the correct manner. Secondly, let us turn our attention to flax seeds, which are truly quiet champions for seniors. These unassuming seeds don't benefit from flashy marketing campaigns, nor do you typically hear about their extraordinary benefits extensively promoted on television. Yet, what they accomplish within the human body is nothing short of extraordinary. Flax seeds are exceptionally rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a vital plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that is highly effective at reducing systemic inflammation throughout the body. Even more importantly, flax seeds stand out as the richest dietary source of lignans, which are natural plant compounds that function as gentle phytoestrogens. These lignans can provide crucial support for hormone balance, significantly improve digestive regularity and health, and offer powerful protection for the heart. A significant 2018 study, meticulously published in Hypertension Research, followed 110 adults over the age of 70 who were contending with borderline high blood pressure. Half of the participants were given a daily muffin containing 30 grams of ground flaxseed, while the other half received a placebo muffin. After a period of 6 months, the flax group demonstrated an impressive average drop of 15 mmHg in systolic blood pressure and 7 mmHg in diastolic pressure. This level of improvement is truly remarkable and comparable to the effects achieved by many first-line blood pressure medications, but crucially, without any of the associated side effects. We have witnessed these profound benefits firsthand. Consider Youssef, a 68-year-old retired taxi driver who had struggled for years with persistent high cholesterol and chronic constipation, conditions that significantly impacted his daily comfort. His daughter, having learned about the benefits of flax, convinced him to begin adding ground flax seed to his yogurt every morning. We started cautiously, with just 1 teaspoon, gradually increasing the dosage to 2 teaspoons. By the 3rd week, Youssef excitedly reported experiencing daily, effortless bowel movements for the first time in many years. Over a period of 3 months, his total cholesterol levels dropped impressively from 218 to 174, and his triglycerides plummeted by a remarkable 33%. Furthermore, he noted that his stomach no longer felt heavy and tight after meals, indicating a broader improvement in his digestive comfort and overall well-being. The absolute key to unlocking flax seed's full spectrum of benefits is to grind it fresh, ideally just before consumption. Whole flax seeds often pass through the digestive tract, largely intact without being broken down, meaning you lose the vast majority of their precious nutrients. You can easily grind them at home using a coffee grinder or a dedicated spice grinder, or you can purchase them pre-ground. However, if you opt for pre-ground flax, it is imperative to always store it in the refrigerator. The delicate oils within flax seeds are highly susceptible to oxidation and can go rancid quickly when exposed to air and light. You can effortlessly mix ground flax into smoothies, oatmeal, or yogurt, or even stir a small amount into soup after it has been removed from the heat. Just be mindful not to cook it at high temperatures, as excessive heat can significantly reduce its potency and nutritional value. For seniors grappling with stiff arteries, sluggish digestion, or rising cholesterol levels, incorporating ground flaxseed into your daily routine is one of the smartest and most impactful daily habits you can cultivate right now. Thirdly, let's explore pumpkin seeds, also affectionately known as pepitas, which are undeniably one of the most nutrient-dense foods available on our planet. Yet, remarkably, they are almost entirely overlooked and underutilized in the typical senior diet, a missed opportunity for profound health benefits. These small, vibrant green seeds are abundantly packed with zinc, a critical mineral that plays a monumental role in maintaining robust immune function, facilitating efficient wound healing, and supporting vital muscle repair. Many older adults experience chronically low levels of zinc, primarily because stomach acid production naturally decreases with age, and adequate stomach acid is absolutely essential for the proper absorption of minerals. The unfortunate consequences of this deficiency often include slow healing injuries, frequent and recurring infections, and generalized muscle weakness, symptoms that are too often casually dismissed as merely a part of aging. Pumpkin seeds are also exceptionally rich in magnesium, another powerhouse mineral that supports an astounding 300 to 600 cellular processes throughout the body. One of magnesium's most critically important functions is its role in regulating proper muscle contraction and subsequent relaxation, which is vital for preventing cramps and promoting comfortable movement. A significant 2019 study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed 76 adults over the age of 65 who were specifically struggling with bothersome leg cramps and poor sleep quality. After consistently adding just 30 grams of pumpkin seeds daily for a mere 4 weeks, an impressive 71% of participants reported a substantial improvement in their sleep quality, and the incidence of leg cramps plummeted by a remarkable 48%. We witnessed a similar, compelling real-life transformation with our patient, Adele, a 73-year-old man who had dedicated his entire life to working in construction. Adele presented with persistent complaints of restless legs at night, significant trouble staying asleep, and a peculiar tingling sensation in his calves. He was conscientiously drinking plenty of water and faithfully taking calcium supplements, yet nothing seemed to provide any relief. His lab work revealed clinically low magnesium levels and zinc levels that were borderline deficient. We advised him to begin eating pumpkin seeds every day, specifically lightly roasted, unsalted varieties, chewed slowly and thoroughly. Within an astonishing 2 weeks, his bothersome leg cramps completely vanished. After just 1 month, Adele reported sleeping soundly through the entire night for the first time in years. His wife later jokingly told us with a laugh of relief that she could finally sleep peacefully too because his legs had stopped jumping all night long. For seniors grappling with muscle loss, chronic poor sleep, or frustratingly slow healing processes, pumpkin seeds can indeed be the crucial missing piece of the puzzle. Just one small handful daily, requiring no powders or pills, simply real, wholesome food, can make a truly noticeable and profound difference in your overall health and well-being. Finally, for our 4th recommended seed that every senior should consider eating daily, we present hemp seeds. These tiny, remarkable seeds originate from the hemp plant itself, but let us immediately assuage any concerns. They contain absolutely zero THC, the psychoactive compound associated with cannabis. What they do contain, however, is one of the most perfectly balanced omega-3 to omega-6 ratios found in any whole food, making them an exceptional dietary addition. This precise balance is absolutely critical for seniors, particularly anyone contending with chronic inflammation, persistent brain fog, or age-related muscle loss. Hemp seeds are also uniquely rich in gamma-linolenic acid, GLA, a relatively rare and highly potent anti-inflammatory fat that plays a crucial role in regulating hormones, easing the discomfort of joint pain, and supporting a healthy metabolism. But these benefits are just the beginning. A compelling 2022 clinical trial, rigorously published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Aging, administered 30 grams of hemp seeds daily to a group of adults aged 65 to 79 for a period of 8 weeks. The results were truly impressive. Participants showed a significant 36% reduction in CRP inflammation markers, a robust 19% increase in HDL, the good cholesterol, and a noticeable improvement in grip strength in a remarkable 72% of all participants. One of our most inspiring patients was SA, a 76-year-old woman who had become reliant on a cane and struggled immensely with severe arthritis in both knees, profoundly limiting her mobility and quality of life. She had diligently tried various medications, topical creams, and an array of joint supplements, yet found very little lasting relief. After a thorough review of her lab results, which clearly indicated chronic low-grade inflammation, we seamlessly incorporated hemp seeds into her breakfast routine. 3 tablespoons daily, blended into a nourishing morning smoothie with almond milk and dates. We also gently encouraged her to engage in light, daily walking as tolerated. By week 3, SA reported that her morning stiffness had noticeably eased. By week 6, to her immense delight and our inspiration, she was walking without her cane on most days. And after just 2 months, her joint swelling had diminished so significantly that she was able to kneel down and joyfully garden again, a beloved activity she thought she had lost forever. Hemp seeds are naturally soft, possess a pleasant, slightly buttery texture, and are remarkably easy to digest. They require no cumbersome soaking soaking, or grinding, making them an exceptionally convenient addition to any diet. You can effortlessly blend them into smoothies, sprinkle them generously over soup, or stir them into yogurt. They are gentle on the gut, senior-friendly even for those with dental issues, and powerful enough to help effectively lower chronic inflammation without the concerning side effects often associated with many pharmaceutical interventions. If you are over 60 and grappling with persistent fatigue, aching joints, or bothersome brain fog, this one simple daily habit, 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds, can help bring back energy and restore mobility faster than almost anything we have witnessed in our practice. So, there you have it, a comprehensive guide to the 4 worst seeds you should conscientiously avoid and the 4 best seeds you should diligently strive to eat every single day. Remember, the core message here is not about fostering a fear of food or advocating for the complete elimination of all seeds from your diet. Instead, it is about empowering you to make informed, deliberate choices about what truly works optimally for your body now as you navigate the later stages of life. What might have been perfectly beneficial and harmless at 40 can, unfortunately, become detrimental and even harmful at 70. However, armed with this knowledge and by making the right choices, incorporating nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory seeds, you possess the profound ability to actively push back against the tide of aging and reclaim your vibrant health, your restorative sleep, and your boundless energy. We are eager to hear from you. Have you tried any of these particular seeds before? And what is the single biggest challenge or struggle you contend with most in your daily life? Is it joint pain, digestive issues, or problems with sleep? Please share your invaluable experiences in the comments below. We read every single message, and we genuinely love hearing your unique stories and insights. Thank you immensely for watching all the way to the end, and please don't forget to like this video, share it widely with someone who you believe truly needs this vital information, and subscribe to Senior Meal Coach for more science-backed tips and practical guidance designed to help you stay strong, healthy, and fiercely independent after 60. Always remember, the process of aging does not inherently have to equate to getting weaker or less capable. With the consistent integration of the right daily habits and informed dietary choices, you absolutely can wake up every morning feeling stronger, more energetic, and more alive. The power of choice and the potential for profound transformation is entirely yours to embrace. Have a blessed day, and as always, breathe easy, my friend.